What's up guys, in this video I'm going to be reviewing some of the pros and cons of the new iPhone 4 and some of the reasons on why you should or should not buy this phone. I know this is a very popular topic as the iPhone 4 was just released this week, and I'm going to be reading through an article and also explaining some of my thoughts on the topic. So the article I'm going to be using is on about.com, and you can search for it. It's called "Should You Buy an iPhone 4?" They run through some of the pros and some of the cons, and again, I'm going to be stating my own opinion on all of their pros and cons, as well as whether or not I'm going to get the phone. So first off, they talk about the pros. The first pro they talk about is the screen. I agree with this. The screen is 960 by 640. It's double the iPhone 3GS. It really is the best screen on the market right now. Many users, like I've even seen this in person, and it says many users will fall in love with the screen. I've seen videos on this. It is a great screen. I greatly recommend it. That's a great pro. So if you really want a nice screen, the iPhone 4 is for you. The camera, I'm kind of 50-50 on this. They say it's a complete pro. I am pro about the fact that it is 5 megapixels and can take HD video. It does have a front camera, which I am also pro about. However, the one thing that I am disappointed about is the still cameras. It can take 8 megapixels, but if they really were going to update the camera that much and take HD video, why can't they update it to HD still frames? I mean, come on. So, also the camera has a flash. Overall, this camera is very good for the iPhone, and I highly recommend it. However, I do wish that they did have more megapixels, such as 8 for the video and 10 for the photos. Second of all, the video, they say video is a separate topic from the camera. Again, I already talked about this. It can shoot 720p HD at 30 frames per second, and that is great. That's a great pro for me. It does have the iMovie app that you can download and you can edit on the go and share great videos. And overall, guys, what makes the iPhone a deal breaker is just the usability and the fact that you can use iMovie on the go and edit your movies, upload them directly to YouTube. And the simplicity and ease of use is just great, way better than any other phone. However, there is a dilemma in this that I'll get into in a couple minutes. The battery, I have previously owned the iPod Touch 1G and I currently own the iPod Touch 3G. The battery on both of those is never really that good. As you can see, the article even says that the iPhone's battery has never been a strong suit. However, the iPhone 4 adds 16% more battery life. I mean, it's not really a deal breaker. For users who just want the better battery life, just go for it. It wouldn't really change my opinion either way. However, it does have a couple more minutes of charge, so that's a positive thing as always. Low cost of upgrading. If you are on AT&T, it says you're eligible for a subsidized phone price of $199 and $299 for the model. You can upgrade up to 6 months early, and this phone really is really cheap to upgrade. It is the same price as the Droid and other phones, so it is really good in the competition there. The price is low, so that is definitely a pro. iOS 4. I would consider this a pro also, but I don't really know why they consider it specifically for the iPhone 4, as you can get this on other devices such as the 3GS and the 3G iPod Touch. And it says the iPhone 4 will ship with iOS 4 and add major new features like multitasking and improved email capabilities. If you guys saw my previous video on iOS 4, you know all of the features that are in this operating system. I do consider this a pro, but it's not a deal breaker for me, as you can get it anywhere for any device pretty much. So it's not specific to the iPhone 4. Cons. Now, the article on about.com has many cons. First one they start off with is limited storage. It says the iPhone 4 only has 32 gigs, and it's the same as last year's iPhone 3GS. It says a phone designed to shoot a lot of HD video should have a lot more storage. I also agree with this, and I think they should have upped it just specifically because it's the same as like the iPad, and the iPad's a computer, and I just think they should have updated it. Secondly, FaceTime limits. This was really a deal breaker for me because what's the point of having FaceTime, as many of you know, is a video calling feature that you have a front-facing camera and can pretty much iChat with other people. However, this is Wi-Fi only, and this is the deal breaker for me because why would you have a video serving application if it only works over Wi-Fi when you can basically do that on a computer? They need to work it out so it can be on the 3G network, and that would really make a deal breaker for some people, but right now it is kind of limited. So I agree with that con. And finally, well, second to last, this is a huge deal breaker for me as well. AT&T, it says obviously the iPhone 4 only works on AT&T. I want the iPhone on Verizon as I'm getting a new phone later this year, and I'm not going to go with AT&T because it's slow, sluggish, and drops calls, etc. In my personal opinion, and I really like Verizon, so that's the only reason I'm not getting it. And no unlimited data. Recently, AT&T made their data plans change, and there's no more unlimited data plans. There's only 2 GB data plans, and for those who are tethering and uploading HD videos, this is also a lot of extra money probably that you're going to be paying. So that's just a deal breaker right there as well. Who should consider buying the phone? Obviously, gadget lovers who just need the latest and greatest, users of the phone other than the iPhone, mobile video makers, or first gen iPhone owners, just basically because all those people could really use it and it would be a nice upgrade. Who should not buy it? AT&T phobes like me, if you have an early termination fee and your contract is not up, or if you have you're on a low budget, and those who are just happy with their current phone overall. My personal opinion, guys, even though I went through this whole article on this phone, is I really love it. The cons for me right now, the only main con is that AT&T is the carrier of the phone. I really wish it was on Verizon, as that is the carrier that I'm currently on. I am getting a new phone, as I previously said. However, I will probably end up buying the Droid X, as the iPhone 4 is only on AT&T. However, if the iPhone makes it to Verizon by the fall, I will definitely get that. So, hopefully you enjoyed this video, guys. If it helped you out in any way, please subscribe and just click the little button above the video. It really helps me out, and I greatly appreciate it. Again, I hope you enjoyed this rundown of the features and my own opinion. And please give this video a thumbs up. Please leave your comments. I want to hear your thoughts too. And thanks for watching. I'll catch you in the next vid, guys. Peace out.